talk about album sales, and of course, Eminem had led 2018 with album sales last year, with his album Kamikaze. Um, says fueled by his career re- revitalizing surprise album Kamikaze, Eminem scored the highest album sales of any artist in 2018, according to the Buzz Angle Music's 2018 end report. Eminem, who's 46, ruled the roost with 755,027 album sales, far ahead of the second place finishers BTS. I'm not for sure who BTS is, who sold 603,000. Roughly half of Eminem's 2018 album sales came from his 10th studio album Kamikaze, which earned 373,000 sales. It was the fourth best-selling album of the year, behind The Greatest Showman soundtrack, A Star Is Born soundtrack, and Justin Timberlake's album Man of the Woods. Interestingly, that means nearly 400,000 of Eminem's 2018 album sales came from his dense back catalog. That's not necessarily a surprise, considering he's the best-selling rapper of all time. He's had 9 albums debut at number 1 on the Billboard 200 charts, and 2 of them, the Marshall Mathers and Marshall Mathers LP and the Eminem Show, have been certified diamond by the RIAA. The figure reinforces Eminem's enduring popularity in the music industry dominated by streaming. It's not common to see artists who's been around for over 20 years get their career holding their own against newcomers who are half their age. Eminem's 2018 success wasn't just confined to traditional album sales, however. The Lose Yourself rapper, who also had the 4th highest streams of any artist behind Drake, Post Malone, and Extension, the latter who weren't even old enough to be in kindergarten when the Marshall Mathers LP album came out, and Extension, I think, was the one that just died. Eminem earned more than 2.5 billion on-demand album streams in 2018, including 760 million streams from the Kamikaze album. They said within the first week that he released the Kamikaze album, it streamed over 225 million. It was streamed over 225 million times. It was a huge jump up from 2017's Why They Panned Revival album, which I have that one. I think I'm missing 2 of his albums. I'm missing Kamikaze, and I'm missing, I think, his first album. Those figures also landed Eminem at number 4 on Buzz Angle's list of top artists by total consumption, once again trailing Drake, Post Malone, and Extension. As a holdover from the CD era, Eminem has a longevity that eludes many of his peers, but he's still able to command a streaming audience with a much shorter attention span. Of the top artists by album sales, Eminem was the only rapper to occupy the top 10. The next one after him would have been Drake at number 16 with a meager 359,000 sales.